What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another day in Survive, the Star System Tour and Space Engineers. And I made some few modifications off camera and such as I was trying to make those other rooms airtight and stuff like that. So I moved some thrusters around. I'm gonna give you a quick tour of it, and then we're gonna do what we should have did, what we ran out of time last episode, and cut this thing loose and see if it flies, and then take it down to the ice lake using the drill and fill and try to collect and fill up our hydrogen. So this is it, guys. Let's see if our dropship will fly just on Atmos. And then if it does, let's get it safely elsewhere to the lake to fill up. Alright guys, so here we are. Oh, I turned these off. Let's turn all these airs, because I was testing, like trying to make sure that they was all working properly and such. So one of these will have the whatchamacallit on there, Izzy's inventory manager. I have the auto door close on, so it's gonna automatically close. And this room is airtight. Kind of move the thrusters down a bit. I'll show you more of that when we get to the outside. I don't know if I want to put something else in here. Maybe like either extend it out another like bar or something. So I don't know. We might do that. But we have cargo access here. And into the medical bay we have cargo access. I'll fix the lights once we get to that point. Or once I cut it loose, so I can just quickly brighten them up and stuff like that. But both of those are on short timers. Let's go up here real quick. I didn't finish these because it all depends on what ships we add in here, depending on how it's ramped up. We have like little walkways, like to get to like the cockpit and everything safely. So you're not always using jetpack. Sometimes you just want to walk. And then up here, got ourselves. I can take that off of depression now. Alright, so got a little bedroom rec area and small bathroom here. This one doesn't need a and all of these boxes are from the extras pack, so like the little locker and stuff like that. So I thought it'd be cool to just continue that, because this is in there. Like all of these beds and lockers and stuff is from the extras mod pack, so I thought that was pretty cool. So all the rooms are airtight. Come out here, added some small turrets and stuff, and come down here, I made a couple like little designs underneath to help like break up the flatness. And I got 4 small mag plates down here because I didn't want to use the large ones. Like I probably could have used like the regular ones. I just didn't feel like trying to like get it to stick, or I didn't feel like trying to like make it any thicker. So I lowered these down a block so I can make those more airtight, and I think it'll be alright, because maybe eventually I will swap one of these out for ions and stuff like that. So I think this is gonna fly. We'll find out very shortly. And I was not paying attention, and I waited till basically nighttime. I do not. Or should we just go ahead and do it? I don't know. Yeah, but that's basically it. Everything else is still the same from when you last saw it. I did put in the windows. I don't think I showed you those. and added lights up top. Did I put lights on the bottom? I put a light on the side or two lights on the side there because that's the only spot you can really put lights. Yeah, I did put lights on the bottom. Oh, I added, so like just in case we're hovering off the ground for whatever reason and you need another spot to get in, the spot's right here. Climb up here, all the way up, open up, close it. I may put that on the timer. Let's go ahead and do that. Because like it's an auto door close mod. So you can either always have it auto open or auto close. And I have it auto open for 6 seconds. So that way it can close on its own. Added some food down here. I don't remember if I showed that or not. And I put in some more storage too along both sides. And drill and fill as I was mentioned earlier. So come on out. Come on, fly on down. And door's about to close. Yep, door closed. There we go. And that's basically it for our quick tour of our dropship. I think I'm gonna wait till morning before cutting this loose, just so that we can have full visibility, because it is like a bit dark and I don't want to try to do this in the dark. That would be no fun. So I shall fast forward time, and then in a few it shall be light. And just like that, it is now morning. And yeah, so alright, so the part I'm dreading. Moment of truth. Yeah, it's kind of... Yeah, it doesn't like it. It's trying to fly. It doesn't like it. Uh-oh. Yeah, we may need to increase it. Just a tiny bit. Yep. We most definitely have to increase the power. Not really the power, like thrusters. But let me turn them off for a second. Turn off the dampeners. Let's turn off our antenna. And I'm gonna wait this out, because that orc is just gonna try to eat up everything I worked so hard to try to do so far. Granted, I do have some guns, and all the interior turrets are filled, but that will not be enough. And I'm afraid if I do any flying around moving, it's going to attack me. And I'm not ready for that. I don't know about y'all, but I'm not ready for that. So, oh, I know what I forgot on this. I might try to make a... yeah, I broke the ramp a bit. Oops. But I may try to... I'm gonna do my best to increase the overall, like, lifting power of probably adding like 1 or 2 more thrusters to this somehow. I may even have to try to sneak on like another like large Atma or something. Or maybe if I can just sneak on like 3 more small like lifting thrusters, maybe that would be enough on each side. to see if I can do that and see if it starts to fly properly. And then we shall hopefully be able to fly this down to the ice lake in one piece without drawing the orc's attention. So I'm going to try to be all sneaky and get in some more stuff, because we do not need that guy getting our attention. Like, usually once they get out of like 10K range, they just leave us alone. So if they start to attack us, I shall bring you back. But if not, we will be good, and we shall just continue minding our own business. So I'm gonna take a chance and go out here. So give me a second, guys. If anything, if they start to come our way, you will know. If not, just know that we were safe. See you in a few. Alright, guys, I kinda got it hovering a bit. I changed out the landing pads, like the landing gears for. Whoop, careful. I need to keep it even. Let's not crash it. I changed out the landing gears for, like, the magnetic plates for actual landing gears. So I'm just gonna have a slow descent over towards the ice lake. And I might turn this into like a small little dry, like, flying montage over there, because I'm not trying to go too fast, because remember, I don't have any braking thrust that is Atmo. So this is going to be an interesting landing. So I will keep this live as we slowly descend 2Ks to the ice lake. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. Alright, guys, we have landed. That wasn't too terrible. And let me show you what I ended up doing. I fixed this part of the... yeah, it's good. But added 2 more, like, towards the rear. Added 4 more here, so I got rid of that little shape. I was tempted to try to put another large in, but then I would have to try to, like, reorganize that guy, and I didn't... And that was, like, a little too much work. It was just easier just to work around that way. But we'll make modifications to this as we move forward. And as you can see, those are still the same. And so forth. So you just got 2 feet. And takes up less space than the large magnetic plate. So that's why I went back to those. Even though they don't look as good. I would have enjoyed the smaller profile. But let's go here. Let's show our area. But to do that, we need to sit down somewhere. So let's go up here. Yep, there we go. Okay. Where's the drill? Drill. Drill system, there we go. And we want it on... Oh, let's turn this volume down. And 10% is fine. Let's go ahead and shrink the area a bit. Shrink the height. And the depth, don't need it that big. And let's vertical offset it. Yeah, like so. And we want it to collect. Let's turn off. Let's disable silicon. Let's disable stun. And let's disable... I forgot what else is here. Iron. We can leave iron on, but it's not going to collect it because we're right over ice. This is mainly the ice deposit. Alright, so we can get out of the bed now. Out the bathroom. Hop on down. And let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on. Let's start filling up our oh, the thruster's starting to kick on. Let's take the efficiencies and let's turn those off, put those in a hydro group. And I'm gonna call it Arrowhead, because that's what I'm gonna call this thing. If you Arrowhead dropship. Oh, actually, let's negative. I was talking to y'all, and I was paused. That was sad. I got the drill and fill going. I don't remember what I said in the last minute or so, so I'll just repeat. And if I did just say it, I will cut it out. If not, we'll leave it in. Hydrogen thrusters are now in a group. Drill and fill is going, collecting ice. This is slightly below the surface so I don't lose my footing. Luckily now I actually can walk underneath and get inside that way. But now the downside is this ramp's no good. So I may come up with a new type of ramp to get a rover on and off. And I may try to use a hinge, maybe. We'll see when we get, probably when we get to that. So I'll probably just take this part off since it serves no purpose right now. Just getting some stuff and fill up this tank, and then we should go on a proper test flight. See you guys in a few. Alright guys, welcome back. Got a few little things I want to talk about real quick. It is filled up, ready to go. I did add some buttons. I flew back to base, grabbed a couple buttons, put them on each side. So no matter where you are, if you want, you can open up the door. Also, because waiting was a long time, I added a connector down here because there should be a connector on the bottom. At least to try to fill it up to base and stuff in the future. But the one thing I would like your help on is choice of color. Not just the color, but like the skin. I don't really like the default skin. So right now this is the clean version, and I'm tempted to do the clean version or battered. It gives it a slightly worn look. Or what's the other one that I do like? Oh, keep hitting that. I don't know about dusty. I think that's a little too worn for this particular design. But one of my defaults is always carbon fiber, because I just like how it looks. But let me know what y'all think the skin should be, because like this these heavy armor blocks, they're gonna be a different color anyway, so it's still gonna have that different border. So, but I'm leaning more towards the battered or the clean versus default, because I don't want to do. Let's look at frost real quick. Yeah, that's too white. That may be something that we, if the base on Europa, once we get to Europa and make our fueling station there, that's something that I may make the base to help kind of blend it into the surroundings. But for this, either I'm going to use clean or battered. What do y'all think? And for those who don't know, that was Shift, Alt, middle mouse button to fully cover everything, or fully paint everything at once. But I do like the clean look, but I also like the battered look, so I'm confused. Unless I just do like the tanks battered or something like that, and maybe the jump drives, or make some of the components more battered while the rest of it is clean. We may do something like that, but that's what I wanted to talk about there before we take flight back to base and see how well we do. Alright, so we're at a full tank. We got quite a bit of ice left. I accidentally grabbed some stones, so the refineries have a bit of like iron and stuff in it, which is fine for now. And I put in the little shield emitter up top. I need to somewhere put the table down for the to control the emitter eventually, but we can't make it now anyway. But I want to put it down so it has its place. So let's go ahead and take these off stockpile. So the tanks are now no longer on stockpile. Let's turn on the thrusters. Usually that's allowed. Boom. But this time it wasn't, which is weird. And let's take off. Oh, I left that on. And I had to change the drill system because at first it was not doing, like, it wasn't proper, like proper as it wasn't working anymore. As for some reason it stopped working. I don't know why, but as you can see, we are now like almost stopping, almost on a dime, and then eventually we'll put some ions in here in almost every direction. Let's see how much fuel we'll use getting home. I need to turn off put the braking thrusters on, like, put them on 2 and move all the atmos to 6 or something. But yeah, I'm leaning towards doing that though. Oh, I forgot what I was just saying. But yeah, this is flying pretty nicely. It's like it flies straight pretty well. It's just slow as get out on every other movement, but that's fine. That is fine. It wasn't supposed to be all powerful, like speed and stuff like that. Then there'd be no need for anything else. Alright, let's go ahead and land this Arrowhead. I'm gonna try to land it like right up here. And no, I'm not. Maybe I can. It just didn't look like it for a second. Because I got too close to the edge. We're locked. Let's look at one of these is locked, right? Yep, one of them's locked, so I can turn up that. And we barely used any fuel, because if we look at the tanks, let's go here, go to tanks. Yeah, we barely, like, that was pretty good. But I wonder how much fuel we're going to use to actually get into space. That's going to be something else. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of there. I plugged the hole back up. Let's take that one down. I do like the little hidey hole, like another way in and out. So you're on. Yeah, okay. But yeah, what is it trying to build right now? Let me turn those off. The building repairs don't need to be working right now. There's nothing to build. Right, turn those off. But yeah. We got the drop ship. I think it came out pretty well, even though it's like the only like weird spots are like this little bit that sticks out, and is there one for, like, I never really looked to see if there was another thing I could use, like right here. Yes and no. Because it would have been this, because it has the bigger angle there, and then that would require me to either use a full block or something. But I'll leave it as this. It's gonna be alright. But if we do make a Mach 2 version of this, like to fit in more like ions and stuff like that, I will have to do a complete redesign, and I may just blueprint it. Did I already blueprint it? No, I did not. I'll blueprint it before we take off. But before we head out of here, because I want to get some more magnesium. That's one thing we really need. I want to fill up 2 of these small cargo containers with magnesium, and we're set. We can just go, disappear. There's nothing else we need here. And let's see, anything else? Anything else that we need? Because it may be a smaller version of this. I would like to, or I just may leave the multi-tool here, because I think this is because I think that is way too big to take with us for what we need, especially initially after initially getting to the moon. This can be way too much for what we need. So it's like, once we get to the moon, we have to like I'm gonna turn on the drill system, let it try to dig itself a little hole in the ground where the gold mine is there, and from there we want to what do we need to do from there? From there we just got to like let it dig while we go get some gold and some other stuff like that. So we might do, let's talk while we go. Alright, so let's 4 turn those on. Turn those off. I always forget which one is the front. Alright, so it's this one. Alright, so there we go. So yeah, I kind of want to like make just a smaller version of this that's also I forgot my food. Put it in here, didn't I? I don't want to be water. there still some stuff in here? No. The food should be alright. The food doesn't go bad that quickly. So, yeah, it's like, I kind of want to make a smaller version. I don't know if I want to try to use the multi-tool as is, like the small thing, and then just take off the connector and the merge block and make one thing, or still make it slightly modular so that you can have like a compact version that's a mini fighter slash miner or something like that. So I don't know. As we come back here to get some more magnesium. I don't remember which hole it is. I think it's this one. Looks like it's this one. All I remember is that it's weird once you get inside. I think it is. Alright. The thing is, I always lean too far forward, so I'm always using up extra fuel for no reason. Yes, this one. Alright. That's always annoying. That you have to like reset the drill block. I might just do a complete redesign altogether. Mainly because I got a couple new ideas. If anybody says watch my stream, you would know what I'm talking about. It's like I came up with a kind of like it's a new approach for me, and I think it's pretty cool. And like you may have to log off and re-log in to get the phantom forces to not start to act up, because Klang doesn't like to listen to no one. And it's kind of a Klang, or it can be, but the way I have it, it does not. It just works like it's supposed to. Alright. The hard part. Getting all of this out of here. So, yeah, I think we're gonna call it there, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I really wanted to show y'all how well it flew after we got it filled up, and I kind of wanted to go over like color scheme and stuff like that. I'm probably gonna use a bit of probably just my colors in general, because my colors is like a blue, a purple, and in silver. So I'm tempted to do like blue or silver and and purple highlights all over. So like if y'all don't have an opinion, that's fine. I'll just, as far as the skin goes, but I'm very tempted to either keep it clean or maybe make a few items like battered and stuff like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna make a new ship design, because it's gonna help like fix this issue that I have where I'm crooked, and instead of just staying straight and then letting the drill do all the work. So I think that's what we're gonna do next time. Build a new drill or a new miner, I should say. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, let me know in the comments if you think of anything that I should probably do differently, let me know, and I will do my best to accommodate and all suggestions. Wow, man, I keep blocking myself. I look forward to all suggestions actually, so it will help me, and it kind of also like gives us a chance to like talk and stuff to know what y'all think about wow, how how you think my approach is and stuff like that. So guys, don't be don't be a stranger. I appreciate all the views, and stay tuned for more content. Until then, see you later, everybody.